Hello guys, since a lot of my viewers asked me to do a video about aiming, I've decided to make a small guide explaining how I improved my aim. Things that I will teach in this video are everything that I have learned over the course of the year since the beta. I started taking the game seriously on Season 2, where I changed my sensitivity from 3600 DPI 12 sensitivity to 800 DPI 4 sensitivity. The reason why I did that was because I felt inconsistent in my aim and I couldn't track targets perfectly with the high sensitivity that I had. In Overwatch, your PC, your monitor and your mouse are very important for your aim. Having a decent computer, which maximizes your frames, and a 144/240Hz monitor makes aiming much smoother. Talking about FPS. FPS in Overwatch is your frames per second. The more frames you have, the less input lag you will get, and the easier it will be for you to track your target. To be able to get the most out of your frames, I recommend putting your video settings to low. Reduce buffering on, since it reduces input lag. Limit FPS on display base because I have a 240Hz monitor and it keeps my FPS at 250. You can use custom and put it on 300. 75% render scale to get more FPS, and it also increases the enemy outlines, which makes aiming at them easier. Note that 50% increases it even further, but I just don't like it because it makes mid-range to long-range tracking harder since the game gets more blurry. This is the custom game setting I used since training for the World Cup. You guys can copy it exactly how it is in here, but I would recommend adjusting it to your liking. For instance, I have the movement speed of the bots on 163%, which might be a little too high for beginners. And I also changed the cooldown time to 0% so I can blink infinitely. So after copying every setting, you want to put hard bots into the enemy team and start the game. What I do is I warm up my tracking, my flicking and my 180-degree blinks with Tracer. My close to long range tracking and helixes with Soldier. Widowmaker close to long range headshots. McCree close to long range headshots. But actually, with these settings, you could practice any hero. I hope my small guide is helpful for you guys, and remember, practice makes perfect. Continue. Zarya one. Ding 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 ding. I won the fucking lottery. Ding 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 ding.